Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? How's everyone doing this morning? We should be good on volumes. Got the new controller. Pimping up in this boy. Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're just gonna do some training. Get the flow going here. Need to turn down this game. Loud. Not that quiet. Yo, what's up, Tat? Flat. Whatever you want me to call you. I'm doing pretty good this morning. Just woke up about an hour ago. Just hopped on Rocket League. About to do some streaming. I don't think King Clutch is going to be here today, which is fine. Just going to chill in some ones and private matches and whatever the stream leads us to. But we're just going to chill this morning, boys. New controller feels really good. It's got the Type-C connector instead of the micro USB, so it'll actually last longer than a month. So that's really promising. But you know how bad Xbox controllers are. You use them for a week and then one of the bumpers go out. So we'll see how this goes. We just gonna be chilling though, getting used to this new controller, breaking it in a little bit. You know, that's always important. Breaking in the controller. It is morning. It is 7 a.m. It is early. Sorry for not being able to stream last night. Got caught up with a couple things. How are the volumes? Is everything okay? Nothing's too loud? You can hear everything fine? People want to see Breakout. Blueberries. Yep. Sheep, you really like blueberries, bro. Gonna be doing a little bit of an air dribble because I saw it in chat. People will just want to see it. New controller feels pretty good though, like I hit the ceiling, that's okay. New controller feels really good, dude. It's got a really good left stick, or like it's got really good thumb grips on it. Compared to the old controllers I've used, I just think that, I don't know, this is like superior to those. It's super grippy and it's perfect for my thumb. No reset. Sorry for the morning voice. Like I said, I've only been up like an hour. Yeah, your controller was better. Now it's not. Dude, okay. So, with the old... Okay, so this is a little bit of an example. So, with the old controller, I would have to be 0.15 or higher, right? And it would controller sway left or right. You know, controllers have that little bit of sway in there. So, I can turn this one down to like 4. and you can just barely see it move to the right. That's it. You can even probably go lower. Yeah, you can see the right stick has a little bit of issues at 0.2. But it's just the fact, like, that Elite controller, man, it struggled. It was not a very good controller. This thing, a lot better. The best way to put it, just simple. We just gonna be breaking it in, though. Breaking it in the new controller. That's really what I'm doing. Yeah, controller drift, controller sway, whatever you want to call it. Not good. Not good stuff. It's like guaranteed replacement if that happens to your controller. It was actually so bad on like shooter games and stuff, it would even move on those games. I know shooter games have like a dead zone of like 0. Well, if we go on Rocket League standards, it'd be like 0.15 or 0.20. Something like that. And it would still like sway to left and right, and it would just move my character. The right stick wasn't too bad. We just gonna get used to the controller though. Just do a little bit of training. That's all I really want to do. I'll probably hop in some online games a little bit later once I get warmed up, but it's pretty early, so got a little ways to go. How's y'all's mornings, afternoons, wherever you are? How's y'all day going so far? So far I woke up and last hour has been pretty alright. Nothing's really went bad yet. A little bit of a spinny boy. When I'm using those camera settings, the ball always bounces. Not sure what you mean by that. Just chilling. Yes, sir, Bonk. Mr. Bonk boy. Just chilling. That's how, I think that's what we're all doing right now. Not much going on. Am I a pro? I am not a pro. I do not play professional Rocket League. I just play the game for fun. I've really started chilling out more than grinding nowadays. I just want to kind of play, stream. And that's really about it. Chilling twos with cool people, you know, meet cool people, and that's really what I think I've been wanting to do forever. Just, I don't know, I guess I took the grinding path first. Which is cool that I got to the extent of Rocket League I am. Like, I'm got some hours in this, man. Can you make a fast tutorial on air dribble, please? Real quick. Okay, so if you're starting out, I recommend not even boosting up the wall. Or boosting very little, just slow setups. You're not going for a flip reset. You're not doing anything like that. Just go slow up the wall, just cruise. Jump off the wall, right? Jump off the wall as you pass, like, this mark. Once you get off this little hump, you jump there. Okay, it's going to bring the ball out, and what the next step is you're going to have to just air roll. Just like that. Air roll towards the ball and kind of just angle it so that you're not on the side of the ball, but you're at, like, a perfect... Here, I'll show you. Like, you see how I'm placed on the ball right here? Under it, not on the side. In a good position to push it towards the net. And everything like that. It's kind of how you want it. It's, like, an air dribble, in my opinion, is all about the setup. If you don't get a good setup, you can't really lift it, push it anywhere that matters, at least. A lot of the time I see people just coming like this, and then obviously you're aimed right for the other wall. You're not going to go to the net none too quick. And if you are, you're going to use like all your boost. So, yeah, you got to make sure your angling is really important. So if you start back here, like this is your net, and you start back here, you want to angle something like this, just so you can jump off the wall and be aimed towards the net. If you just go straight up the wall, you're going to have no momentum. You're going to have to use all your boost just to get the ball moving. So having a small angle, 15, 20 degrees, to go up the wall with an air dribble from the back half is really important. That's pretty, I don't know, that's summed up air dribble right there. Not much to it. And then obviously the car control is just time. That just takes time to understand how to move your car in the air with whatever controller you use. Where's your close cam settings? That's a good question. You must not have been here for a while, because I have not used those in like a year. I have been venturing off to like distant camera settings a little bit. A lot of people say they want to see me with close cam settings again, and I don't know why. I do the same stuff I did before, just with slightly farther settings. Back in the day, that's all people wanted me to do, is change to farther, and now that I'm farther, it's like everyone wants to change back, bro. It's like, why? So indecisive. It's crazy. It's what you get, though, when you make content. People always kind of try to pull you in every direction they can. What rank do I have? I don't have a rank. This is a new season. I still haven't played yet. I need to do my ones placements for my series of getting good at ones. I need to do that, but I haven't done that yet. I've just been chilling and training. Getting some more time in with King Clutch X on 2s. Just the basics, really. Like I said, I'm trying to take this game more chill. I think I'm starting to get to the point that I can do competitive play and actually, you know, enjoy it. Because when I don't play well, I'm really, I'm pretty bad about it. Like, I'll just beat myself up, be like, oh man, can't do this, can't do that. I don't know, I'm very momentum based, that's the word. Like, if I'm on a streak, I can go all day. But if I start out bad, or I don't have a lot of get up and go right out the gate, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. That's why I need so much to warm up, so much time to warm up, so I can kind of get that mindset of, alright, let's mess some stuff up. You know what I mean? That's how I work. I know people are different, but I've got to say, the controller feels really good when it comes to no air roll air dribbling, and I have not done no air roll air dribbling in a long time. I'll show you that in a second. Freestyle until you lose. DLG flip reset tutorial. How to become a pro at air dribbling, or long-term air dribbling? That's literally time, bro. I mean, I was one of the people who kind of got on the train, like, at the very beginning, so I've had a lot of time to practice and perfect my craft, but I don't know. Long-term air dribbling isn't something that you learn from playing games or really just doing ordinary training. You've got to take yourself out of your comfort zone and learn something that's not supposed to be done, really. So it's definitely a challenge for people who do this. Like, if you're a freestyler already and you understand, you know, air physics and air rolling 100%, then yeah, you're going to be able to adapt really fast. Maybe a week tops, and then you'll be able to do some really nice long-term air dribble for, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds. It's all a consistency thing. I mean, anyone can air dribble beyond, like, plat or diamond, really. Not everybody, obviously, but it's just a fact of who puts in more time to be more and more consistent. At a certain point, each mechanic is just going to be overdone so much that people are going to start venturing off to, like, look at the wave dash, for example. The wave dash has been the same for 5 years, 6 years, well, yeah, 4 or 5 years. And then people started horse dashing and chain dashing and stuff. It's like, after a certain amount of time, each mechanic's gonna just do that. Think about it like that. Like, air dribbles, there's the normal in-game air dribble, and then there's the stupid, you don't need to learn air dribble, but it's an option. The long-term air dribble, or spinning, or whatever. It's just, it's the fact that people just keep going with mechanics, you know what I mean? Think of, if you ever want to, like, come up with something first, think of it like that. Like, look at the ceiling shot. There's so many different variants of it because how long it's been around. Like, there's ceiling musty, double touches, there's just, ceiling shuffle, ceiling shots. People just use it to, get a flip coming off the ceiling to, like, team play in game. Like, it's just so many options because there's been so much time to kind of figure out what it's best used for. So, how do you chain dash? I've never really looked into it. I'm pretty sure you just kind of offset your car like this, land a tire on the ground. You wave dash in that direction like you normally would. It kind of like makes you land on 3 wheels on the wave dash. And then you can turn the other direction with that wave dash after one of your tires pop up, and then do another one, and then another one. But I just haven't spent the time into it, and I'm not really interested. I've never really been interested in wave dashes or, like, I don't know, the new flicks that are being made up each week. I'm not into that. I've never really been into ground play. I've done a little bit of spinning air dribbling, but, or not spinning air dribbling, spinning ground dribbling, but nothing really with wave dashes. I do not play Smash Bros. Melee. I don't play any Switch games or anything Nintendo based, really. Nothing against it, I just don't do it. I have a very small selection of games I actually play. I find it quite hard to get into a new game. I was way too on top of that ball. Need to angle it a little bit better. Freestyle 1v1? Not right now. Still doing a little bit of warm-up. Back to the normal cam settings? I don't know what you mean by that. If you're talking about my old ones, there's no way. At one of the previous streams we did, Chuck and I actually used my old settings and I tried it and I just struggled. I couldn't even do like one single flip reset pop-up. Like the musty yeets or whatever you want to call it, this thing. That, like when you heat it up. Yeah, I couldn't do one of those with the like 210 camera settings. It's crazy. Show me your camera settings. I have a video on all of my settings on my channel. It's like a minute long. If you want my settings, just go to that video. It has everything in it. No air roll, air dribble. Close. See, I'm a little indecisive with the left and right control still, but that's just because how long I haven't done it for. The back and forth is pretty strong. Still pretty decent at that. Triple reset, that's, you can either use stalls or novice resets, which a novice reset is just like flipping into the ball like this. Or you can just stall, which stalling is pretty popular. If you don't know what that is already, just do a quick search and then it tells you how to do it. That's how you triple reset. I mean, you don't have to novice reset. I mean, you can front flip reset. You can do whatever you want. There's a lot of options nowadays. There's so many options to do resets now. People can just flip in every direction. Like, you can just back flip reset if you want. You can front flip, side flip. And then there's the novice flip, which is just basically a speed flip going into the ball. How are you flying? I don't know. That's a good question. I've never done that before. Do heli stalls? I think... I don't know what a heli stall is, but if you're talking about the hell jump thing that was like discovered a long time ago, I don't actually think that works. I'm pretty sure they patched it, if people aren't familiar and haven't been around Rocket League for a while, it was basically this, and if you just do this and then empty jump as your front tires hit the ground, hold on, like that, you could lean back on your controller like that. So back in the day, you would have a flip after you did like a weird like wheelie mechanic, which was called the hell jump, and it was like a flip reset. You could have your flip after the 2 seconds of waiting, or 1.5, whatever it is. But I'm like 95% sure they patched that. It was a really cool mechanic, and a lot of freestylers were starting to implement it into plays and stuff, but I think it got removed like last year. Something like that. How many FPSs am I running? I am running like 250. Whatever the capped FPS is. I have it capped at either... I think it's actually on 250. I only have a 165 Hz monitor, so it don't matter if I go past 160. It's just the fact that it don't really take a lot of graphic power to do this. Rocket League's not that graphic intensive. Oh. Hell jump is fixed, is it now? Okay. Haven't heard of it, so... Haven't heard of it being fixed. I'm surprised. I thought it was removed. I don't know why they would remove that out of everything. I don't think they removed it on purpose. It was a bug fix, but made it undoable. Epic uncapped it. I don't play on Epic. I play on Steam. I don't know why people would play on Epic Launcher. That's poopy. You get so many jitters and stuff. It's just not a pleasant experience. What is my controller dead zone? It is 0.10. Yeah, my previous controller really didn't even let me go under 0.15, which I've never really used over 0.15 before. So it was like holding me back quite a bit. I like having lower dead zone. You can be really precise. What made you change camera settings to more zoomed out? It looks more difficult to air dribble like that. It's actually not. I think my perspective just kind of changed. I took like a long break. I came back. I tried to do the close air dribbling settings like back in like November of last year after I took like a break, and it just didn't feel right. It really didn't feel right. So I started zooming out. I think I started at 240 distance, and then I went to like 250, 270 now, and then I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go any farther back. I might change stiffness or angle at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna change distance really or FOV. I'm pretty happy with how these feel. I was going just for like a universal camera setting, so I don't have to like stress about not being able to see people in game or something. Because taking that long of a break, your game sense kind of gets lost. And when I went back to online gameplay, it was really hard to kind of navigate where I was compared to, you know, all the muscle memory I had before leaving and taking a break. So I'd had to switch it up, get a little bit more of awareness, and now that I'm used to it, it's really paid off. At this point, like this point in air dribbling for me, I can air dribble on basically 400 distance. It really don't matter anymore how far away it is. The only thing that really matters is my height and angle. That's the only thing that really matters anymore for me to be able to air dribble. I mean, I'm not going to be perfect and hold it up for a minute with these, but I can definitely do it. Like, this is straight up spinning air dribbling. Like, the distance does not bother me anymore. Where's King Clutch X? I'm not sure, buddy. Just solo stream this morning, pretty sure. Just gonna be breaking in this new controller I got. If no one tuned in for the stream yesterday, I don't blame you, but I had my Elite controller that I've been using for the last 2 years. It finally gave the goat, and it's not working no more. The dead zone is done on it, and it's really bad. So I had to try to use another controller, and that didn't help any either. That one was broken. So yesterday's stream was not very successful. But we got the new controller, boys, so we good. Like, look at this, bro. Like, how? I remember back in the day, I could not go over like 250 distance. And look at me now. I can just use anything I want. It just don't make any sense. It's like that break I took just made me so good at air dribbling with anything. I don't know. As long as it's not too close. It's funny. I can do really far away now. I just can't do really close. It's like messed up. What is my rank? I am not ranked this season. I have not played. Last season, in ones, I got GC3 out of my placement games. And then I dropped, like, to GC2, Div 3 or something, but not ranked no more. Which, I do plan on doing the 1 series. Currently, though, we're just chilling and training. Trying to get some vibes and not really do much. Just kind of practice. I need to break in this controller. It feels really nice, too. Like, the dead zone is perfect, dude. No complaints right now. And like I said before, it has the Type-C cable on it instead of the micro USB, so it's going to be hopefully more durable. Because I use cord anyway. I'm not a fan of Bluetooth connections on PC. Yeah, I can tell in Rocket League that the dead zone isn't exactly the same as wired, so I just prefer Bluetooth. Use closed camera settings for 10 minutes. I mean, I'll go ahead and give it a couple attempts. I'm definitely not going to use it for 10 minutes. I'm going to use, like, something close to my old settings. Oh my gosh, man. So this is actually what I left off on, like, once I took a break. Something like this. It just don't feel right. I just don't... I mean, I can do it. It just... I don't prefer it now. I wanted something universal for training and in-game play. So, it just makes it easier for me to do the farther settings just so I don't have to change it every 5 minutes and have to adapt to the settings every time I change and stuff. It just don't make any sense to me to do that. I mean, that's not bad. What controller is that? This is the Xbox Series X controller. It's just a new controller for the newest Xbox. It's nothing crazy, but it has the Type-C plug-in instead of the micro USB. So, that's why I'm so fond of getting this one and not anything else. I made sure before I left Walmart it was the Type-C. Because I'm not getting micro garbage no more, bro. That is poopy.